Yo, imagine you're an Ethereum validator, just minding your business, stacking blocks, securing the network, making that passive income. Then boom, your software glitches out and you stop getting paid. That's exactly what's been happening to some validators running Geth 115.1. But don't trip, there's a fix and we got to talk about it. Plus, Wall Street is making moves on Ethereum ETFs and traders are fighting over where the price is headed. Let's break it all down. All right. So if you're new to this, Geth is like Ethereum's engine, one of the most used software programs that help the network run smoothly. Now, validators, those are the accountants of Ethereum. They verify transactions, create new blocks, and in return, they get paid. But there was a bug in Geth version 1.15.1 that stopped validators from creating new blocks. Translation, they weren't getting paid. It's like showing up to work, but your boss forgot to put you on payroll. Nah, we ain't doing that. Thankfully, the devs dropped a new version, 1.15.2, that patches things up. If you're a validator running 1.15.1, you need to update now, or you're basically leaving money on the table. And we all know in crypto, time is money. But hold up. While some validators were dealing with that mess, Wall Street was out here making power moves. Ether ETFs have been seeing cash flow in for 17 straight days. We're talking record highs, 3.5 million units by the end of 2024. If you don't know what that means, let me break it down. Big institutions, the hedge funds, the suits, they're buying ETH like it's on clearance. That kind of action means they see potential. And when the big money moves in, that usually signals long-term growth. Now here's where it gets interesting. Some traders out here are shorting ETH heavy, betting the price is about to drop. But at the same time, a ton of ETH is leaving exchanges. Now, when people take ETH off exchanges, it usually means they're planning to hold, not sell. So on one side, you got the bears saying ETH is about to crash. And on the other, you got long-term holders stacking up, basically saying, nah, we're good. We're holding this for the long run. It's like a battle between the impatient and the diamond hands. Meanwhile, the Ethereum Foundation is in the background making big moves to improve decentralization, developer support, and leadership structure. Basically, they're trying to make the network even stronger, more inclusive, and more bulletproof for the future. Because let's be real, if Ethereum is going to be the backbone of DeFi, NFTs, and all this Web3 magic, it needs to be built for longevity. So, what's the takeaway? If you're a validator, update your Geth software before you miss out on rewards. If you're watching the market, know that institutions are stacking ETH, but some traders are still skeptical. And if you're in it for the long run, Ethereum is making big structural moves to stay ahead. And that's the play right now. Ethereum isn't just coasting, it's upgrading for the long haul. But what do you think? Will Ethereum's upgrades push it to new highs, or are the skeptics right to be cautious? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Right now, the market is sitting right in the middle of my major support and resistance lines. I'm looking at the weekly time frame, so each candle represents a week for those who might not know. Over the last few weeks, we've seen some interesting movements. About 3 weeks ago, Ether touched down around 2016. The last candle was bullish, and this week's candle is also bullish. So I'm currently in a neutral stance, just watching the market. I wouldn't mind dollar cost averaging at this point, but for high frequency traders, I'm staying neutral. Honestly, if I wanted to enter, it would have been 3 weeks ago. But big market moves can be unpredictable because of whale activity. So I'm waiting to see how the market reacts if it comes down to 2016 hours again. Patience is key here. It's better to know when not to trade than to jump in blindly. Now, I want to hear from you. Where do you think the market will stop and reverse? Drop your price points in the comments below. Where do you see it bouncing and continuing to climb? Let's discuss.
From the streets to the charts, we're making a change. Stacking knowledge, stacking that dope. Whatever rule we follow, watch our profits grow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's the bullish gains, baby. Wealthy brains in the mix. Can't tell me nothing about stacking those bricks. Traders on the rise, yeah, we know the game. Got the strategy locked, heavy tame. Rule 1, set your plan, make it tight. Define your entries, know your exit in sight. Stick to the script, don't stray from the path. Keep your emotions in check, avoid the wrath. Tool tech on deck, charts and trends. Support and resistance, let the knowledge blend. Moving averages smooth, oscillators align. Trade with precision, you'll be just fine. 3 manage your risk, keep it low-key. Movie, only risk a fraction. That's the key. Stop loss ready, protect your stake. Guard your capital blown, don't let it break. Full patience is a virtue and wait for the sign. Don't chase after moves that ain't worth your time. Stay disciplined, let the market flow. Stick to your rules, that's how you grow. 5, stay on your grind, keep an eye on the news line. Market conditions shifting, you gotta choose. Economics incentive out sit. Keep your mind sharp, read between the lines, stand, that's what an art. 6 risks to reward, make it worthwhile. For every dollar risk, aim for a smile. 2 for everyone, keep that goal in sight. Think when you play it smart, then you'll shine so bright. 7, learn from the past, tame, take the lessons to heart. Then review your trades, 5, that's where you start. Keep a journal, write down the gains, man. Master your craft, break those chains. Follow these rules, let your profits ring. With bullish gains and wealthy brains, we're in the trading game, shining through the pain. Building our empire, making our name.